Hi, have you ever lost track of your employees' leave days? Also, do you find paper-based application tedious and there's lack of visibility on the stage of the application, e.g. pending supervisor's approval? Well, if you face these challenges, SapamaERP leave module is for you. So this video will show us how to configure the leave module, and also how employees can apply using 1-level approval, 2-level approval, or 3-level approval. So you log in, and then you log in as a HR manager. And then here you go to leave, the menu of leave. So there's leave type. So I'll start with the leave types. Basically, these are things such as annual leave, sick leave, maternity leave, paternity leave. You can also add the leave types. Just click on add to add other leave types. And then there's a leave period. This is the period, basically the calendar year, starting from January to December. You can add your calendar year here. And then there's the work weeks, whereby Monday through to Fridays full day, Saturdays half day, or non-working day. This is it will be considered when now calculating. If it's half day, we'll only consider half a day. If it's non-working day, we'll not consider it. And then now there's leave entitlement. Basically, you entitle an employee to a specific number of days of a leave type in a particular leave period. So here you can say, let's say you say John, you say annual leave, you've entitled him for this leave period, you've given him 21 days. So, and then you click on save. So he's entitled to 21 days. So here the system handles three modes of application. There's a one level mode, whereby once an employee applies for leave, it goes straight to the HR manager. There's 2-level approval, whereby if you've set the supervisor here, I'll show you here under John's profile. If you've set this field reports to, meaning that John reports to James. If John applies for leave, it will go directly to James for approval. There is also the 3rd-level approval, whereby someone can delegate their work. So John can delegate their work to Steve, who has to accept responsibility before the application can go to the next step. So I will show you the process. There are 3 main actors. There is John, who will apply. He will delegate his duties to Steve. Steve will accept responsibility. Then it goes to James, who is the supervisor, and lastly the HR. So John logs in. He views his balance here, and then he can click on apply for leave, and then click say apply for leave, and then select John, this leave period, and then this leave type and leave period, and then it specifies the date. So also, if it's partial or non-partial, we can select all days are partial, start day only, or none. So here under, you can write a comment, going home, and then he can delegate his duty. So you can say administration, handover, and then you can delegate it to Steve. And then you can upload any supporting documents. Let's say it's a sick leave. They can upload the document from the doctor. And then clicks on save. So what happens, it is pending, as you can see here, it is pending delegate's approval. Now Steve needs to log in. Steve will be sent an email. It sends email notification at every step. So Steve will be sent an email. As you can see here, there is an email. So it will say, "Dear Steve, John has applied for leave and delegated the following tasks. So kindly accept responsibility." So Steve clicks on this link and then he logs in. So once he logs in, he will find that application there, and then he can click on accept responsibility. So he clicks on accept responsibility. The system will send an email back to John telling him that his leave application has been approved. That Steve has accepted responsibility. So here, now that it will send also an email to the next party, who is James. Now once James logs in, who is the supervisor, so James will find the application there. It is saying pending supervisor's approval, and then he clicks on it. He can view it here. He can even write a comment. There were 2 applications. This one here, you can write a comment. And then if he's satisfied, you can click on approve as on this action, approve as supervisor, and then click on save. The system will send an email back to John telling him that the leave has been approved by the supervisor, as you can see here. So your annual leave is pending supervisor's HR manager's approval. Now the HR manager will log in the same way. Click on login, info at, then log in with the password. So the HR manager will go to leave applications. Also, you can view it on a calendar so that you can detect any collision. So you will see this application here. There's this one, there's this one, and then you can just click on it, pending HR manager's approval, and then you can even write a comment if you so wishes. And then you can also change the action, approve as HR manager, and then click on save. So what will happen is, if it's scheduled, under status here, you can see the status. You can view the list. The status is, when we view all of them, even the scheduled ones, this one, what will happen is, on the morning of the 21st, because that is when the leave is ending. Now on the 22nd at 2 a.m. in the morning, we run a service that will update this leave to taken, that is when it will deduct the amount. So just to be clear, it deducts the amount after the person has gone, because sometimes the person can be recalled. Maybe he has gone for the leave is 5 days, but he's recalled on the 3rd day. So it means if we deducted on the first day of the application, the leave balance will not be correct. So this is why we deduct at the end of the leave application. Also, if it's scheduled and the person is recalled, he can also cancel it. So once he cancels, he can apply again. So thank you.